too great for us, my dear. Sounded I was perfectly when you in fear. Oh man, what a world, the things I hear. If I could act my...
Hey you guys, what's Gucci? It's your boy, SJ K-Dot, the first black Super Saiyan to ever arrive on this planet. I'm back here with another video like always, bruh. I got some juicy news. I saw this article, bro. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? They tripping, they bugging. Look, this is my first time seeing this article. I'm reading this with you guys. Man, follow your boy SJ K-Dot on Twitter. Follow your boy SJ K-Dot on his Instagram, bro. Follow your boy SJ K-Dot, the first black Super Saiyan. And welcome, all my young Saiyan kings and queens. This is our planet. We make it what it is. We stay strong. Use our pride. Not like Vegeta, but y'all seen what Broly did, bro? If y'all did y'all see Dragon Ball? Did y'all see Dragon Ball Z? Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan movie. When Vegeta when Vegeta went out there and fought, Broly took his hand, slammed Vegeta face into the concrete. He took his hand. He was like, and then dropped him, bruh. If that happened to me, man, you might as well just submit and give up. You know, Broly, you big dude. Man, let's go ahead and get into this article. Hi. Gaming while black. Has Red Dead Redemption 2 shifted a toxic culture? I had never heard of this. What's going on? If you're not white and male, your story was traditionally ignored in video games, but the refreshing narratives of games such as the Old West Adventure and the Assassin's Creed sequels could point to a new direction, writes the Hollywood Reporter columnist. If you're not... Wait a minute. Alright, let's start here. No, we gotta start there. Alright, if you're not familiar with Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption 2, though, given that it moved more than $750 million worth of copies in its first weekend of release, you're probably familiar adjacent. It's an open world video game set in the waning days of the Old West. Story missions advance the main narrative, unfolding the life of Arthur Morgan, gunslinger and outlaw, but you can also just wander in the world. I was doing that very thing at night in the woods outside a town called Valentine. I saw a bunch of torches and steered my horse closer to investigate. There in all its hooded glory was a Ku Klux Klan meeting. A collection of knuckleheads all trying to set a giant cross on fire. I've been told that if I leave them alone, one guy will screw up and burn them all alive. But I didn't leave them alone. I shot and killed every one of them. Now the game has a built-in morality engine. If you just run around killing some random people, witnesses will report those murders to the authorities, who will put a bounty on your head. But if you kill these Klansmen, there's no witness to report you. Even though Arthur Morgan is a white guy and an outlaw, Red Dead Redemption plants a flag. Even bad guys know there are not good people on both sides. Right? I've been gaming for 40 years and I can count on two hands the number of times I played with the protagonist who had my skin color. And that's usually because I customized his skin tone from his default white. That's just reality for gamers who aren't white. Well, you gotta think about it like this. In games where you can change your own skin color to be who you want to be, it's... When you create a custom character in the game, that's you. You're a custom character. Your character is set as a custom character. You define the narrative. So, you know... Let's keep going. That's just reality for gamers who aren't white guys. The stories rarely acknowledge that they even exist. Oh, sure, every squad of future military badasses has a black dude or a Latinx female to flank the hero as he feeds off an alien invasion, despite the fact that according to Nielsen, 77% of African Americans over 13 are liking the game compared with 66% of the general population. Games don't reflect their experience unless, of course, the silver of that experience is like straight out of Compton, an easily understandable cinematic model that white gamers and the overwhelmingly white video game creators can grasp. Those creators are also overwhelmingly male, which results in very few female protagonists for the growing number of lady gamers to rally around. Lara Croft notwithstanding, and given the Gamergate related vitriol that gets spewed towards those women, the fact that more and more of them are playing shows just how much they love it. Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I like playing the Tomb Raider games. Those are tight games. I don't care if she's a female. Bruh, what game do I got? Horizon Zero Dawn. You play as a woman. I like it, bruh. I get to play as a beautiful woman. I get to look at her behind, bruh. And she's also powerful. Bruh, I get the best of two things. A powerful, strong woman lead She ain't out here doing no feminist stuff. She just a woman, bruh. Go play Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and Horizon Zero Dawn, bruh. They both solid and beautiful. Man, alright, let's keep going. Unless it's World War II and it's a first-person shooter in which you kill Nazis, most games are not concerned with history. So there are little opportunity to examine those historical crossroads where race, class, and violence intersect. While Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't about that per se, it willfully acknowledges it. You spend a fair amount of time in the gang of outlaws, which include ex-sharecroppers chase off their land and Mexican banditos looking for opportunity north of the border. And riding with them brings comments from other people in the world. Some wish the South had kept rising. Other wonders why their fancy riverboat had to start hiring Mexicans. Next thing you know, we'll start employing Negroes. Maybe some players won't get the satire. Maybe they'll just see what they want to see. But for Red Dead to strut in our world at this particular time and offer this much subversive racial commentary really is something. As refreshing as this element of RDR2 is, it's nothing compared to Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry produced by Ubisoft. The Assassin's Creed games are all about history. Each of them take place in a different era: Renaissance Italy, the Crusades, ancient Egypt. Once some of them sidestep race, but others sink in their teeth deep. Assassin's Creed 3 follows a biracial protagonist, a son of an English nobleman and Mohawk tribeswoman, and it deals candidly with racism in the American colonies on the eve of the Revolution. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag was a pirate adventure set in the 18th century Caribbean, right in the middle of the transatlantic slave trade. True, this has happened. I played Assassin's Creed 4. This is true. The main character's right-hand man, Adewale, is a Trinidadian who escaped bondage. Adewale went on to get his own spin-off game venture called Freedom Cry. That was a tight game. I played it. It was good. I like the history behind it. In which a mission is to board slave ships, kill the slavers and free the slaves and liberate plantations. The game was literally Kill Whitey, and it was a game produced by a billion-dollar international outfit. Can you imagine thinking that you can make the money and be woke at the same time? I'm gonna talk about this. My father's from Haiti. My father is from Haiti. My grandfather from Trinidad, and here's a game where characters speak Creole while liberating slaves. It was the first time I'd ever felt seen in the medium I loved, and by gods, I had never had quite so much fun, at least until I got to go back and barbecue some Klansman RDR2. Let me talk about this. I don't feel at all what this guys feel when I play video games. Is we gotta be upfront, we gotta be real, and we gotta know what's up. Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place in 1899. Right after the Civil War ended, 1865. Let me fact check that shit, bro. 1865, right? Civil War. Yep, Civil War started 1861, 1865. Now this Red RDR2 is a fictional version of, Texas and blah blah blah. It's a fictional version that takes place in the Grand Theft Auto universe, the Red Dead universe. They all take place in the same universe. So when you're playing this, obviously you're going to see racism towards blacks. We have a Mexican on our team. He's in part of the Outlaws. But this is the thing about Red Dead. It follows the character of Arthur. Now, yes, cool. I want to follow a black character like Lenny. I would have had fun playing as Lenny. Not saying that Lenny could have had deep dialogue. Lenny's the black guy in your game. I would have fun playing as him. But I'm playing as Arthur. I don't have no issue playing as a white guy going around killing Klansmen. Because in the game, Arthur's not a racist dude. If you play deeper into the game, there's a moment where you run into this guy passing around some propaganda saying, "Don't sleep with blacks, don't sleep with Mexicans. They're both disgusting people." Bruh, you wanna know what Arthur told the guy? Arthur straight up told the guy this: "Well, I met good Mexicans, I met bad Mexicans, I met good blacks, and I met bad blacks, and I met some good whites, and I met some bad whites. Everyone can potentially." Well, I'm summarizing it. This isn't exact word for it, but I'm summarizing. All people of different ethnicities, backgrounds, and cultures are good and bad. They have good and they have bad. You're going to see racism on both ends, bro. I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm racist. Everybody's racist, bro. Because let's be real. Let's think about it like this. We have preferences. Let's use dating, for example. let's use dating for example. Somebody, now skin color shouldn't matter, right? People factor skin color into when they're choosing their preferences for dating, right? Because people will be all like, "Nah, I don't want to be with a black girl. I want to be with a Mexican chick," you know, because people put looks. People go for looks first when they dating somebody, right? Because you go off of looks. You don't know this person until you talk to them. It's like if I see a girl in the street and she look good, I'm going off her looks because she looks good. Now I'm gonna go talk to her and see what's up. It starts with the looks first. It always starts with the looks first. It doesn't start with dialogue. It starts with looks, what you get to see, and then you go into it. It's always that sexual tension first. The sexual tension. Then you get into conversation. Now some people are like, nah, I don't want to talk to her, because if everybody was equally like all people of all skin colors, bruh, nobody wouldn't have everybody dating preferences would be like, they'd be like, fuck, I'll fuck a black chick, I'll fuck a Middle Eastern chick, I'll fuck a Mexican chick, I'll fuck an Asian chick, I'll fuck a white chick, I'll fuck a Creole chick. I don't care. You know, me, I don't care. I don't give no fucks about your skin color. I'll smash whatever. But look, I understand what he means. He wants to be able to play as more black characters. And even in custom games, you really don't get that option. Like, yeah, I can see why, bro. I can see why and how you feel that way. But at the end of the day, there's games that allow you to make a custom character. There's games that will have you play as a woman like Tomb Raider, Horizon Zero Dawn. And games where you play as a tough badass know-it-all dudes like fucking Kratos from God of War, who's voiced by a black guy. Kratos is a Caucasian dude, but he's voiced by a black guy. Hey. To each your own. I understand how he feels. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. Yes, that was a good game. You play as Adewale who is from Trinidad, and he joins the assassins. He's kind of leading his own section of the assassins, his own little team and stuff. Has his own ship, and he's going to do missions across seas, killing Templars, destroying their strongholds and stuff, killing certain people within the Templars to break down the control. Even though the assassin and Templars battle is an ongoing battle that goes on forever. But I'm not finna, you just gotta. It's the times of how these games are set, bruh. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, you was a black dude who was an assassin going around killing these slavers and stuff that was working with Templars. It was all surrounded by racism. Racism exists, bro. Everybody's damn near racist, bro. Everybody's damn near racist. But it matters how far you take it. People racist when we are dating preferences. It's like, hey, bro, why don't you just go smash that black chick? She's just as nice as that white chick. Well, I don't like how she looks. What? I mean, it's kind of dark. I mean, I don't really like white chicks, they're kind of like pale, bruh. I don't want that pale shit, bro. I want that little dark me right there. Everybody low-key kind of racist to a degree, bro. It matters how far you take it. When you go like, you fucking nigger, you dirty cracker, you damn wetback. It's when you take shit that far. But hey, we live in a world with racism that's been around for years. Years. It's gonna go on forever. It ain't never gonna end. It's up to us for the people to limit it to a degree. But people expecting us to put everybody in check who say racist and dumb stuff, that's not how life is gonna go, man. Expecting everybody to put themselves in check, it's a waste of time to think that. Because look, Trump's the president, bruh. He's in the 70s. And we got younger kids out here saying you on some ignorant stuff, and Trump is on some ignorant shit. When it comes to business, Trump that dude. But like, as far as being a person feeling compassionate, bruh, he's pretty shitty at that. I'm just saying. And this dude's leading the supposed free world. But hey, I'm gonna go end this video there. You heard it first. Gaming While Black. How do you guys feel about Gaming While Black? Shit, bro. Fuck. I don't feel shit while Gaming While Black. I'm totally fine playing as a white character. I'm totally fine with that. Give me that impactful story, that dialogue. I don't care. I play video games for story, gameplay, dialogue. You know, I'm not on that Fortnite shit. I don't just play shooters randomly, bro. I like to play games for story, impact, and replay value. I choose what I play. I just don't play stuff to play it. I choose what I want to play. You pick and choose what games you want to buy and what games you want to play. You pick and you choose what you want to play. And that's just real. That's just real. I'm going to end this video there. It's your boy Kid Out, the first Black Super Saiyan. So wherever I've been playing, go spread that peace, love, and positivity. Don't do drugs. Red Dead 2 was a tight game. You guys, I love the Red Dead 2. I love playing it. I got Arthur Morgan and John Marston in competition over who's the best character. And I need to tell y'all this. Red Dead 2, yes, I get the game is slow, but y'all think Red Dead 2 is a Western. It's a Western. It's going to be slow. I knew this game was going to be slow. When I played Red Dead 1, it was the same thing. You're on a horse trekking across land. It's going to be slow. I get how y'all feel, but like, of course it's going to be slow. The game is a Western. I get it, but it's going to be slow. So look, I'm in this video. There's your boy Kid Out, the first Black Super Saiyan. To everybody that's planning, go spread that peace, love, positivity. Don't do drugs. Go play that Red Dead 2. Fuck Red Dead Online. No. Red Dead Online currency is terrible. Everything else about it, tight. Except for the Red Dead Online currency and the Red Dead Online character creation needs to be fixed. But the gameplay and everything else is tight. But your boy gotta go. Kid, I gotta go. Drop some other videos. Deuces.